A consensus in the center. Joining us now, John Kennedy, Republican from Louisiana. Senator, are you okay with working with Democrats, moving to the center to get something done?
Sure, but I've got to see it to believe it. I mean, one of the things I've discovered up here, Stuart, is that people talk a lot, but you got to watch what they do. And you know, I think Chuck Schumer, for example, is a very interesting guy. I don't agree with a damn thing he says, but he's an interesting guy. And it doesn't bother me a bit if he and the president are sitting down and talking and trying to work something out. But working something out is not just saying, okay, whatever you want, Chuck, we're going to do. Because that's not going to work on my side of the aisle.
But I don't think President Trump is looking for the vote of Senator Schumer. I think he's looking for the vote of those moderate Democrats, North Dakota, Missouri, West Virginia, who are prepared to move to the center.
And I think that is a wise approach. I would love to have their support. It's been my experience so far that many of them are frightened politically to do what I think some of them know is the right thing to do, because they're worried about the far left putting somebody in their primaries against them. Now, you'll never hear anybody say that publicly around here, but it's a fact. That's what's going on. Look, I welcome all the Democratic support we can get on getting this economy moving again through tax cuts. Yeah. But once again, I don't believe in just giving away the store to have an agreement.
Okay.
The only thing worse than no agreement is a bad agreement. I'm not saying the president's doing that. I'm just saying people up here talk a lot, and you got to watch what they do, not what they say.
Okay. I do need to talk to you about Equifax.
Yes.
Senator, you want the government to launch an investigation into Equifax because 3 executives sold stock a couple of days after there was that big breach at Equifax, and a couple of months before that breach was made public. You want an investigation. Are you starting it?
Yes, and I just want the facts, Stuart. Look, I'm very disappointed in Equifax. I understand they got hacked. They didn't want to be hacked. It was the mother of all hacks, though. I mean, it's about half of America was affected. I've been very disappointed in the way they've dealt with it. Before the hack was announced, you had some senior executives selling a couple of $1 million worth of stock. I'm not saying they did anything wrong, but there's certainly an appearance there that they could have, and that's got to be investigated so people will have confidence in our stock market. The whole mess with their website and limiting liability, what I'm hoping that Equifax will do, and the other credit bureaus as well, is to talk straight to the American people and say, look, we're not just going to help you monitor your credit, we're going to help you fix it if something goes wrong, because there's just an enormous amount of fear and confusion. And I think of all those poor folks in Texas and Florida with everything else they have to worry about. Now they got to worry about their identity being stolen.
Yeah, well said, Mr. Senator. John Kennedy, Republican, Louisiana. Thanks for joining us, sir. Much obliged.
Thanks, Stuart. Always a pleasure.
Yes, sir.